What's going on is manager told me they've been having issues with these AC system for the kitchen side. I guess some days it gets really high, some days it doesn't. So just by looking how the unit is, I mean, this thing's completely caked up. Like, look at that, it's fully caked. So first thing I'm gonna go ahead, oh shit. So first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panels, check the filters, check which stage is running, which stage is not, and then go ahead and check pressures, because I guarantee you that coil is not breathing at all. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what we find. Alright, so filters are pretty clean. They look like they just replaced them not that long ago. So only my second stage is running, not my first stage. So I just got done talking to the manager. He came up here to the roof and he did tell me that they did watch the front of the coil. It does look cleaner than the other side, but inside it's still fully clogged up. He did mention that they didn't watch the inside right here, right here, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this condenser motor, take all the panels off, and deep clean it with Hvacr cleaner from the inside out. Oh yeah. You see how firm this one is? Look at this one. All right, 1/3, 1 speed, 825 RPMs, 230 horsepower. Yep, this one's right there. So the only difference on the OEM one is that the OEM and the RPMs are 850 RPMs. This one's 825. I don't think it should be much of a difference. Manager did tell me that he wants it running by today because it's getting hot out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this one, check the amperage and see how it's running, and if we gotta go get the OEM one, then we'll just go ahead and get the OEM. Alright, so before I even start taking out the pins on the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down. Remember guys, the key to taking out those condenser motors is prep work. You always got to sand them down. This is what I use. Penetrate HD. I don't know who makes it, but basically what the first thing I do, sand it down, then use that spray, and then just slowly. You don't want to use a hammer, you don't want to use things like that, because then if you damage this, the shaft, then you're screwed for sure. Then that thing won't come off. All right, so now let's get the new motor in, and then we'll see what else this thing has. Alright guys, new capacitor's in. So this is the old one. This one's 5.0 Kobe. Let's get this out. Also guys, I did notice some little bit of oil on the condenser on the first stage. But the thing about it is that I can't pinpoint it because the coil is so dirty that I can't really pinpoint it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and wash the condenser and then check out that leak. I'm thinking it is going to be leaking because it's a pretty good spot. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, wash it, then since it's gonna be all cleaned up, I'm gonna be able to pinpoint where the leak is at. So the guys at Refrigeration Technologies sent me a little care package. I'm guessing because they saw that I was having a hard time looking at finding coil cleaners, and also that the fact that I've never really used them a lot. So those guys decided to send me something on the mail, because as you guys remember, last time I was having issues finding coil, and no guys, I don't work with the Refrigeration Technology, so I'm not getting paid for this, but I thought I'd share it with you guys because like me, I really didn't know about Refrigeration Technologies. So here's the first thing to send me. It's evaporator cleaner, no rinsing, I don't know what that word is, cleaning technology, NSF approved for use around food. Okay, that's pretty dope. So what I was told is that all the newer things coming out are going to be coming out on these, and I guess because it's easier for techs to have them in their vans, that way they don't spill over, things like that. Because as you guys can tell, they have this little knob, and they're kind of better than the big old jug. Oh shoot, they sent me a shirt too. Also, pretty dope shirt. Refrigeration Technologies. Hvacr cleaner. That's pretty dope. Also came with a keychain. That's pretty cool. And a beer holder. I don't know what it is. I guess it's where you put your drinks. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, And also they sent me a condenser cleaner. Let's read it. Maximum strength Venom Pad condenser cleaner, non-toxic, microchannel aluminum safe, so that's perfect for aluminum coils. NSF approved for use around food. Okay. And on the top it says pure concentrate, makes 9 gallons. And then it gives you guys the instructions. Turn off, disconnect that, yeah, fill container, spray. Heavy duty, 12 ounces, heavy duty. Okay. So also I've been getting a lot of questions of how come I've been using cleaner on the aluminum coils. For those who don't know, this is what I heard from refrigeration technologists and from other techs also, is that this cleaner is not going to damage the aluminum coils. You're able to use this for the aluminum. Like it says right here, microchannel aluminum safe. Because for the last 7 years, guys, I've been using the new Hvacr coil cleaner. That one you for sure cannot use it on an aluminum coil because it'll eat it alive. The only time I do use that one is whenever it's full of grease. It's completely clogged up. But yeah, I mean, microchannel safe, that's pretty dope. Easy access too. So like I said, guys, if I do review anything, I'm gonna review it at the job site. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what the heck I'm talking about. So yeah, like I said, it says microchannel, so let's go ahead and try it out. It's gonna be the same one as the jug, so I already used it once, and I mean, I really liked it. So where's the cleaner? Right here. Also, guys, one of the things about, oh shoot, one of the things I like about this cleaner is that if you drop some in your hands, in your face, it's not going to burn you. Like the new Hvacr home cleaner, if you drop a little bit on your skin or in your eye, you're done with. It'll burn you, it'll take your hair out. Damn. Also, it's pretty cool because you're not making a mess trying to pour it in. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably save this one for another service call that I need to clean the evaporator. Down. Guys, let's go ahead and start cleaning that coil. Nice. Another thing I like about this cleaner, guys, is that I'm noticing usually with the new Hvacr coil cleaner, once it hits the roof, it'll basically take the color off the roof. It's weird because it's so strong. And with Hvacr cleaner, it doesn't do anything to the roof. Because I know I had a couple managers coming to the roof with me, and they seen once I washed the coil with the new Hvacr, they would see how the roof will be changing colors because that thing was so strong that it'll start taking up the outer layer out of the roof or something like that. But with this one, it doesn't take off anything. It leaves it cleaner, just cleaner basically. So that's pretty cool. So far, I really like this cleaner. Also guys, when it comes down to this type of coils, that it's the V, I usually like taking off the side panels to properly wash it, and it's easier. But since today I'm kind of a tight schedule, I can't really go over and beyond taking all the panels off and basically make it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wash it from the top inside out and then make it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing run, then check pressures for first stage, and then see what we find. Down. I do see oil, but I wanted to watch the coil first. That way I was able to pinpoint it, take a video of it, and send it to management. Because like I said, that coil was super clogged up. So now let's just go ahead and wait for it to kick on. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take everything down, bring soapy bubbles and the leak detector just in case. So it'll make double the trips. Look at that, perfect. So with this, guys, for a unit that big, that one that I just did, you will use the whole thing. If you do residential or smaller systems, you will probably use maybe less than half of this. So this will last you for a while. So there's that. Let's get the leak detector. Now we'll get soapy bubbles. I just get a leak detector. Motors up and running. Alright, cool. All of them are running now. So let's go ahead and check pressures. So the reason why I'm making this video about the refrigeration technologies, it's the reason that out here in the Bay Area, guys, we don't really have a lot of those. And by what I mean by that is a lot of the supply stores don't carry them. So a lot of the times we have to get what we're able to get. So by making this video, I'm trying to make, you know, the supply houses around my area, trying to get some that we're able to use it for aluminum coils. Because like I said, a lot of the supply stores don't carry them. Only 1 or 2 carry them. And a lot of times they're basically 2 hours away from us. And another supply store that is down the street from us only carries New Bright. Then of course we're gonna go get New Bright. You know what I mean? So it's been around 35 minutes. And yeah, we got a leaker, guys. Right now my pressures are at 75 and it's 410. So let's go ahead and shut it off. Turn on leak detector. Let's check this thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a leak, guys. Once I put my leak detector around that section, it just goes crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and take information of what side of the coil is leaking, because anytime you quote in one of these, you have to put down what side of the coil it's leaking from. So it's leaking from this one, so that's first stage, I believe. And then also I'm gonna go ahead and measure the curb, just in case they want to replace the unit instead of fixing it, because a lot of times they just rather replace the unit, get warranty on everything, and not spend a bunch of money on just the coil. So let me go ahead and measure a curve. So basically I'll be measuring from that corner to this corner, and from that corner to this corner. Pretty simple. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Also big thank you to Refrigeration Technologies for sending me that pretty cool shirt. This product does get the seal of approval from me. I really liked it. It doesn't, I mean, if you drop a little bit on your skin, it doesn't burn you. If you can tell, the roof, anytime you use the new bright coat cleaner, some of the color of the roof will be gone. So like I said, I really enjoy this product. If you guys are around this area, make sure you tell your supplier to try and get some, so we can all, so basically it'll help us all out. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.